Hi guys, welcome back to Impact Learning Study Bootcamp program. Today we're looking at optimizing your time at home when you're actually doing your homework. Now, the video prior to this was about your diary and structuring everything in your diary. So this is how to really optimize that now at home. So when you come home, it's the end of the day, you've already done 6 hours of schoolwork and you're like, and you've got things that are due and you know you've got to do them. There are two ways to look at this. You can procrastinate and delay it and take your time with it, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, it took me 3 hours to do last night. Whereas the people who are optimistic, sit down and get it done, do it in the least amount of time. And that's what we're looking at here. I've had students who have spent 3 hours a day on homework, and after really sort of focusing and reevaluating how they do it, they've got it down to 1 hour. Now, prior to this, you've already organised putting things in your diary, and the essential part of that is, when you come home at the end of the day, you know exactly what you have to do. You've got a list, and you go through that list one by one. So you pull that list out, and what we do is we do that. Now, the purpose of this is that you get this out of the way, you are free to do whatever you want. Now, if your parents are choosing to say, nah, you can't play on computer, you can't do whatever you want because they're used to saying that, but you're actually got your homework organised this time around, send them to me and we'll discuss it. I'll get you off the hook. But before I get you off the hook, you first need to prove that you've done the work in an efficient manner. So what we're looking at here is taking that plan in that diary and putting it into play. The first thing you want to do when you come home is, A, line all your work up ready to go. B, have your hydration levels and your food levels under control. And then C, get into it. So starting off the mark, you pick up that first load of work, you work through it, you finish it. You put it down, you highlight it out of your diary. You pick up the second lot, you work through it, you finish it, you put it down, you highlight it. Now, if at any point in time, you go through this, if at any point in time any of this work doesn't make sense, or you get stuck on it and you get to that point where you're like, oh, what do I do now? You stop and you move to the next piece of work. Now, if you're having a brainwash, don't waste your time in brainwash mode, move on to something else. If you're stuck on it and you're genuinely unsure what to do, leave it until you can get an answer from someone who can genuinely help. People who sit there like this going, waste their valuable time. We're all about efficiency here. If you don't know how to do it, leave it. Get the right piece of advice. Move on and get all the work that you can do out of the way. That is how to really optimize your time at home whilst you're doing work. Sit down, get through it, get it done, get out of the way, and have your free time well and truly earned, and do whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you soon.